Okay, everybody, there's been a new development in the 343 Halo thing with Phil Spencer. He has a recent interview talking about the future of the company and so on and so forth. Let's check it out, and then I'll give you my guys' thoughts about the whole situation. Phil Spencer claims 343 remains critically important to Halo despite wave of cuts. Okay, yeah, we'll see about that. However, the Xbox boss wouldn't be drawn on for what's next for the franchise. Microsoft head and gaming has 343 is critically important to the success of Halo, despite a recent wave of job cuts. Speaking in a new interview with IGN, Xbox Phil Spencer reflected on the turbulent few weeks for the Halo developer, which resulted in the studio having to tweet reassurances that will continue to work on the franchise. What are we doing now? If you want to make sure the leadership team is set up with the flexibility to build the plan that they need to go build. And Halo will remain critically important to what it is Xbox is doing, and 343 is critically important to the success of Halo. And what they're talking about is, I know they had a recent thing from 343 posted out like we feel bad about the job cuts, but we're still sticking to our guns with Halo. It was pretty much, that's the gist of what they were saying. That's what they were recently saying in a Twitter post. Hopefully they pop it up down here. I think they did. Okay, let's see what this says. Last week, Microsoft confirmed plans to lay off approximately 4.5% of the US technology giant 220,000 person workforce, around 10,000 people. Reports of Bloomberg and the Lords of Gaming then identified 343 as one of the several game studios to be affected, with the latter claim the Halo developer had suffered a significant number of layoffs, particularly those working on single-family elements. Following this, 343 is the social media to address the growing speculation over the future of the studio. With a brief statement, Halo and Master Chief are here to stay, I wrote. 343 will continue to develop Halo now in the future, including epic stores, multiplayer, and more. Dude, that's kind of, oh man, no, I don't, something ain't sitting right with me with that statement, Phil. Sorry, no, we're gonna talk about it after this. Something ain't sitting right. Spencer wouldn't be drawn specifically in the future of the franchise, stopping discussing the next Halo for Infinite. Okay, I'm going to let 343 talk about their play. Yeah, and they have right now that people know that they have next season, what's coming, and they're excited about that. Spencer said they got some other things, some rumored, some announced that they will be working on. They're excited. Okay, I don't buy that one bit. No. I'm just gonna cut that interview off. If you guys want to see it, I'll put the whole thing in the description if you guys want to look at it. Here's my thing with that. Honestly, Phil knows what I can guarantee you. Phil is probably pissed at what the flagship title, what happened to Halo. They're mad that their boy Master Chief, and Master Chief. I got Halo everywhere in this room. Listen, if you want to be straightforward with me, they're pissed. They're cutting people. I'm trying to curse. They're cutting folks. They cut the leadership at the neck. They cut the leadership at the neck, and the company was dying. You know what I mean? This is what I bet they're gonna do. They're gonna fix Halo Infinite, because now I'm getting irritated. They're gonna fix Halo Infinite. Of course, you have 4. They're gonna increase the longevity. They'll have season 3, and then they'll have a final season 4, and then they're not supporting the game anymore. Because you know why? They're going to freaking do a side story Halo project. They're gonna do another Halo project, and then they'll come out with the next Halo game. I guarantee you that. They're gonna come out with their Tatanka. That's probably season 4 or late season 3. Tatanka is like the new thing they're working on, which is pretty much battle royale, which would be good for Halo. It'll be kind of fun, but they gotta fix some bugs for that first. Like this desync crap that they're doing, they have to fix desync. The gameplay is solid. Trust me, it's solid. Story, but there's certain inconsistencies from the other Halo games and this Halo game that drives me freaking crazy when I play the game. You know what I mean? If they fix that, they get the core gameplay right, you can get the fan base. But this content drought, you can't. I don't want to say Halo shouldn't be a live service game. It's prime real estate for a live service game, but they dropped the ball. They completely dropped the ball for that crap. You know what I mean? But there are certain things that I really want to get into. Like I said earlier, Phil knows what is going on for Xbox. They got Halo was never going anywhere. Halo is Xbox. When you think Xbox, you think Halo. They butchered Halo. They mauled them. They'll probably put Halo on the back burner for another flagship title. That's why they're building Elder Scrolls up, Fallout up, and of course the Big Daddy Starfield up. That's what they're doing, because they can't make no brand new IP with that short time span, with that much freaking fan base. You know what I'm talking about? You can bring back some remakes. You got some new games coming out, but that's their guy. That's Halo. That's the mascot. If you mess up the mascot, like you mess up the man, like look. Like Crash. Crash, one of my favorite mascots of all time. It was Sony. Now it's on Xbox. You know what I mean? It is what it is, people. It is what it freaking is. But I honestly, I don't believe a word Phil says on this point. That's just me. Like, and I'm an Xbox fan. I don't believe what he's talking about right now. I get that he wants to trust them to do what they want. He doesn't want to be drawn into that backlash because he's worried about the ABK deal. That's what he's worried about. That is what Phil is worried about, the ABK deal. And this back and forth crap that's going on with Sony and this ABK deal is frustrating. I was like, this ain't what that topic of the video is, but you can easily see he doesn't want to talk about that. So he's leaving, he's having these people talk about it for what they want. Like this part over here, we're talking about Halo. You know what I mean? Like this is, I don't want to say it's damage control. Like honestly, you know Halo is gonna go dormant after this next couple of, it's gonna go dormant, and they're gonna finally come back and they're gonna say, we fixed Halo. It's like, Microsoft, this is us. Halo is back. You're gonna see Halo 6 or whatever they're gonna call it. They'll have Halo Infinite, and then they'll officially call this one Halo 6 because Infinite was piss poor, you know? It is what it is, man. I really want to see, for me, my next Halo thing I want to see is you gotta do something different. Of course, Tatanka's probably real. This is Battle Royale. If they do well on that, give me a Halo side story. I want an ODST 2. I don't want to play no Spartan. Give me a game I don't have to play a Spartan. Give me an ODST. Do some Hell Jumper stuff. Like do something different. You know, build the fandom back up for Halo. That's what I want to see. But honestly, the 343 leadership is gone. You got Pierre. He fixed the Master Chief Collection, which is good. He loves Halo. He knows what he wants. But to take over the reins in this sorry state, this little period for what's coming with Halo, it's a test period. If you can do this, if they don't pass anything, I guarantee you 343 will get absorbed. It will get absorbed. How much you want to bet this? This is a crackpot theory. If the ABK deal goes through, 343 Industries will get absorbed. It will become a support studio for Activision's title, and they'll move Halo to them. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? They'll move it to them, Activision Studio, maybe Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward. They'll use a different, please get rid of the slip space engine, man. Like, I get it. You want your own engine, get rid of that engine, man. You want your own proprietary engine to cut costs. But come on now, Xbox, Microsoft, come on now. You're a billion, trillion dollar, multi-trillion or trillion dollar company. You want to cut costs so much. You don't want to spend the little extra dough that you're doing right now to get rid of that freaking engine. Use Unreal. Like, come on, man. You see the people in Forge mode on YouTube and stuff like that. You see what they can do with Unreal Engine. You can see stuff worded in Engine. We want a better quality thing. You know what I mean? But if people coming for me now, I'm not gonna say it's the damage control. You guys want to say this about me? I say quality is subjective, because quality is subjective. As long as these things come through, you know, it doesn't matter. As long as certain things exist, quality is subjective. That's what it is. I'm not going into it again. You guys know how I feel about it. But the slip space engine is a hindrance unless you prove me wrong. Unless you can prove me wrong, the slip space engine isn't a hindrance. Unless there's certain things that's going on with the engine that can't be fixed, or we haven't used the full power of the engine. You never know. You truly don't know what's going on with that. Like you can hear things from the contractors and the ex-employees and the businessmen talking about it. I don't know, man. You don't know who's right, but people will always believe the people that's on the actual floor making the stuff. They will always believe them, always. So I believe them. I don't know, man. Halo as a franchise, after this little bit, it's gonna go dormant. I 100% guarantee you it's gonna go dormant. If it doesn't go dormant after the season 3, season 4, or Tatanka, anything after Halo, if it doesn't go dormant, you know there's big changes coming. I can guarantee you there's changes coming. And if that's what you guys want to believe, you guys are gonna rock with me on that, rock or not. Tell me in the comment section. I have to see. I'm going to be posting this everywhere. I really want to see how people feel about this. You know what I mean? So as a closing statement is, I don't believe what Phil's saying with this. 343 is going to be doing their own thing, but Big Daddy Phil is in the way right now. He's going to be looking down, talking about, you know what, you guys got to get it right. You embarrassed me right now. You're messing with my wallet now. You know what I'm saying? But that is what it is, people. Like, share, subscribe, peace. See you for some more gaming content. All right, y'all. I'm out.